welcome to my channel. It's Garden Turns, and today I am doing our dessert. So we're gonna have bacon cheeseburger sliders and I think fries. Let me look at this menu really quickly. I think that that's what it is. Yeah, it's fries. And I am making for dessert Whopper cookies. So I love me some Whoppers. I used to eat like these by the bag or whatever they come in a box. So I didn't buy a lot. I just bought enough just to make the cookies, so I wouldn't be tempted to eat these all day and all night long. But the cookie, you know, I'm gonna just see what it do. If it do what it do. So let me tell you the ingredients that you need to make these Whopper cookies. So you need flour, 2 1/4 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, a ½ teaspoon of salt. Let me bring up my salt because I always be looking for it. 1 cup of brown sugar, which I have here, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, a cup of crushed Whoppers, a ½ cup of malted milk powder, and that is what this is, malted milk powder. You just add this to milkshakes and I think just milk. And my husband did that today, and he said it was pretty good. So this is malted milk, and this is about $5 at Walmart. I'm not sure if that's a good price or what, but you're also going to need baking soda, 1 teaspoon, 3/4 cup of butter, softened, which I have here. And that'll basically be, let's see, 12 tablespoons of butter. So 1 1/2 sticks of butter. 1 egg, which I have here. And then you're going to put in your 1 cup of chocolate chips and 1 cup of crushed Whoppers. So let's get to mixing this. And I have my hand mixer here as well. Just to make sure, I just saw a little piece of black something, so we'll make sure we ain't got nothing in our cookies. So we want to do our dry ingredients first, and that is my oven preheating. You want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and I got this recipe off of the website Two Peas and Their Pod. So we're gonna see how this recipe come out, y'all. So we want to get our flour, and I need to fill up my jar back there. So I have a new bag of flour, and once I finish doing this, I'm going to fill up my jar. So we were out harvesting sorghum today, and like pulling it in for the season so I can make syrup. And I didn't realize how sharp those things were, and I was pulling something off, and it sliced right through my finger. So, but you live another day. So we need 2 1/4 cup of flour. Let me see. That's my husband coming in. I think he's bringing in the sorghum that we cut. So I have to dry out my cup. That's what I was doing. So we need 2 1/4 cup. Here's our 1. Two. And a 4. Let's get our salt. We need ½ teaspoon of salt. Let's look on here. This is pretty short, pretty small. ½ teaspoon. Put that in. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So 1 teaspoon is here. And I have baking soda. Okay, let's see if that's everything. Flour, we need 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. So that was the other thing. Cornstarch is back here. And that is 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. 1, 2. And I'm going to use my measuring spoon to stir these dry ingredients up. Try to get it well blended. And then we also need to add our malted milk powder. And we need a half cup of malted milk powder. This is what it looks like. Let's get my half cup. All right. Mix this around. Okay, now let's get the Whoppers crushed. So what you end up doing, cutting up a lot of, just cutting them up into pieces?
Yeah, they all here in the I'm just going to peel them.
Okay, I know I got a meat tenderizer. I thought it was in here. Yeah. So I have a meat tenderizer. I'm going to beat these Whoppers into chunks. I don't want like little chunks. I want big chunks. Wow. Max is okay. Okay, that's pretty much, well, I see it fill another one. I don't want any whole ones in here, just the whole thing here. Okay. And I fill another whole one. Okay, let's set these aside. Then let's do our our wet ingredients. So we have another bowl. You can go ahead and put in one of the sticks of butter. And then you need to cut the other stick. Cut 4 tablespoons off the other stick. And then this is the other 4 tablespoons. Okay, and then we're going to put in our sugar. We need 1 cup of brown sugar. Brown sugar.
Chucking sorghum.
I don't know. Peeling sorghum, maybe? We need the 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 1, 2. 4 cups of sugar. Wow, so my sugar has a hole. The 4th cup has a hole in it. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay, so we got the 4th cup of sugar. And then let's crack in the egg. And then I have my mixer. I'm going to mix this up. I'm mixing it up. Let me make sure I put in everything. We put in the brown sugar. malted milk powder, baking soda, butter, egg, flour, cornstarch, salt. So let's go ahead and mix this. See, this feels kind of weird. Mix it up. Form the ball. It feels great. So this feels good. Okay. So I am going to mix in my Whoppers. Got those mixed in. This is a really dry filling dough. Now let's get our chocolate chips. Which we need 1 cup of chocolate chips. Or you were able to peel it though?
Oh, yeah. It's just like the sunflower pulp, almost.
Okay, so I'm going to help him in a second. As soon as I get these cookies mixed up, I got my oven preheated. And Max, for some reason, has been acting strange all since yesterday.
What are you looking at out there? What's out there? Birds or what?
Do you need to go out? He might need to go use it, so we don't let him out. Okay, so let me get my scoop and my trays, my pans with my what is it called? Silicone mat on it. Like my day today, that new medication they got me on, it makes me so tired. It's like you want to get up, but you can't, and I've been dealing with that for the past couple of days. And so, I have to see. Okay, let me put this over here. Alright, now, I had already pulled out my scoop. find it now. Okay, what's messed up is I don't see it. My scoop is right here. My scoop. Okay, let me show you guys the dough. That is a lot of dough. It said it makes 30 cookies, so let's see how these taste. This is the first time I ever used Whoppers in anything other than eating them, you know, by the box. So I don't know anything else about them, but okay. Alright, so we're going to scoop out our dough. That's another thing in medication. I think it makes me mess up a lot, don't it?
Yeah.
It just feels like it. And like speech.
I mean, you know, that's normal.
These look actually really good. Okay, so this is about 5. This is about what I normally get on a tray where the cookies still look presentable. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these little circles, and then I'm going to stick a whole Whopper in the top. So you can know what these are. He's like pacing and then flatten it down a little bit. Okay, so there's our 5, and then we have our other box of Whoppers, and you just want to stick a Whopper down in the middle. And this is my when I'm doing it. The recipe doesn't call for you to do this. This is just one of my little twists. So I'm going to get this in the oven, and then you'll see them when they're coming out. But these are malted milk Whopper cookies. So you'll see how these look when they come out. And this is going on with my theme of chocolate candies or candies for Halloween. So this is a Whopper malted chocolate chip cookie. And I'll see you when these come out. Like, share, and subscribe. I have the first batch of cookies out of the oven. And this is 10 cookies so far. They look really good. So these are the Whopper cookies. Like, share, and subscribe.